Nicki Minaj.
God damn it.
And her grifting goof ass. So amid her hardcore MAGA turn, Nicki Minaj has set her sights on former CNN reporter Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon, after he reported on a church protest in St. Paul, Minnesota, which has been accused of having ties to ICE. Apparently, the pastor had ties to an ICE. It wasn't Don Lemon putting this protest together. He was reporting, as reporters are.
That's what they do.
That's their job.
Yeah.
You know, it's under the Constitution. You know, it's one of them amendment things, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the British are coming. The British are coming.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So here's a little video of some shit.
So people have been asking me about responding to Nicki Minaj's unhinged homophobic tweet about me. I usually don't respond to this stuff, but let me just say this. Nicki Minaj, stop talking about shit for which you know nothing about. This is out of your depth, by the way, and you are a homophobic bigot. You don't care about African Americans. You're not an African American. From what I know, you are reportedly an undocumented citizen, so you should be deported under Donald Trump's rules. And the other thing is that your family members, you have one family member who is reportedly a sex offender, the other family member, your husband or whatever, a sex offender is your husband, and one of them is reportedly a pedophile. And you have nerve to talk about me and what you think that I do? Nicki Minaj, get a life. Stop being a pick-me. You should have put a pick-me doll on that damn tweet instead of a Chucky doll, because you are nothing but a pick-me. And I choose not to pick you. And so should black people, and so should gay people. Shouldn't buy your music. Clock that.
Oh, no.
You try to get hip-hop at the end.
like this on him.
Can we see what Nicki Minaj said about
I like to get a reference.
Lemon?
All right, let's pull up the reference here. Let's see. Ooh, what
He said, clock that.
Clock that.
Stop that. Drop that. Hang with me and I'll give you one shot. Yeah, I remember that movie.
What was that, Teen Witch?
I think so.
Yeah, my sister loved that movie back in the day.
Don sucking lemon is disgusting. How dare you? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up.
She even talking like him now. I ain't even call her Nicki Minaj no more. Her name is Onika.
Aside from the jail stuff, which is probably an opinion, did she lie about anything else in the tweet?
How did I know that's what it was going to be? How did I know that's what it was going to be? Well,
speaking of homophobia,
I mean, that's not really homophobic. You know,
it is.
She just told the truth.
You know, that's what you're into.
Yeah, no, she didn't say it was anything
we are
wrong
officially
with it.
the old heads if you don't know that that's not homophobia.
She didn't say anything was wrong with it. She just called it out for what it was.
Okay, all right.
No, that's exactly what that's saying. Otherwise, you wouldn't mention it.
Touche.
Stop crying, man.
Because you're trying because you're pointing out that he's doing something that you should be upset about.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. That was Nicki Minaj.
Onika. That was Onika.
Yeah.
Well, she also said, I want that thug in jail, so he's a thug as
I
well.
said aside from the jail stuff.
You can't be a thug with your glasses.
Yeah, that's that right wing talk.
That coded language.
He would never do that to any other religion.
Yeah.
That's
we'll
also
lock him up.
That
he wouldn't report on
I don't
things?
know what he said. Oh, the church. Yeah, about the church being. Yeah.
They were going to do that if Don was there or not.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they were Jewish, he wouldn't say that. Is that what she is insinuating?
Maybe anything that's counter to her fake Christianity.
Yeah. Because her music
come on.
doesn't speak to Christianity.
You can't just claim that you're something without any evidence. You know?
Yeah, it speaks to a certain demographic, and the demographic that it speaks to, she is definitely alienating.
Well,
in the wrongest way possible right
respectfully, the music that her music speaks to are a bunch of Don Lemons.
That's what I'm saying. As far as her demographic, the music that people really...
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't want Don Lemons as fans anymore, apparently.
Yeah. Well, that's who she's got, and that's who's been holding her down because, I spoke about this, when she went to Turning Point. It sounds really strange for you to all of a sudden be, anti-gay, anti-trans when those are the people who
made you rich,
who actually still support your music when in a way it's fallen off.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought that was very, very strange. But, you know, because I don't see the people at Turning Point saying, hey, we're going to go out and really start streaming Nicki Minaj's records, because those people weren't your fans until you showed up and started talking ill on black culture and, you know, and the homosexual community. So those people had no use for you until you decided to move in this grifter space. And like, I still feel it's a grifter space. I don't feel it's real.
She's gonna take a ludicrous spot. She's gonna take a ludicrous spot on that concert.
Probably.
Yeah, I can see her doing that.
Nobody's gonna stay for her segment.
No, they'll stay because they want to make it seem like she has support now, and like if Nicki Minaj has the country music fans and the white supremacists, then it would make her feel like she doesn't need her community.
Yeah,
it doesn't make.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she doesn't need those gay fans that held her down for the last 20 years.
Again, it's the proximity to whiteness.
You know,
That's all it is.
And when you get to a point where her career is on the downturn, it was, like I said, it was about the fact that I think she feels rejected by the entertainment power structure, whether it be Rock Nation, whether it be Universal Records, whether it be the Grammy board. And she's like, well, I'm going to get love where I can find it, even if I have to go over here and literally sell my soul for it.
Yep, exactly. I mean, to the question, are there real world ramifications when artists use their platforms for incendiary political claims? I mean,
well, the DOJ is actually looking into Don Lemon now.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
No, serious. Yeah.
The same day, and on Martin Luther King Day, which was yesterday, which Donald Trump and his administration do not acknowledge.
Until the end of the day.
Yeah.
They did at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, when there's like, oh, yeah, maybe this looks bad.
There's like 4 hours left and they did it. But no, I mean, yeah, for apparently inciting whatever, that even though he was just reporting on it. So I don't know.
And they're not going to do anything with it, really. It's words, because then you'd have to go through a level of discovery.
Yeah.
And they don't want that.
But the real world ramifications in general, I mean, I think it just depends on who the person is. You know, like she is just, to Terry's point in the last segment, like she's just telling us who she is. She's telling us that she does not have any type of, like, that her word isn't anything. And for people who don't care about that, then they don't care about that. You know, it's like, but those of us that do care about somebody who is grifting all over the damn place, then we're going to be like, all right, that's who that person is, you know. And am I ever going to check her stuff out again? No.
Never have, really.
I never have, really, but I'm definitely not going to anymore. Definitely not for what she claims to be, a rapper in hip hop culture, you know, and to be all these things. Like, she's just a fraud. So why would any reasonable person care about anything she does in the future?
Well, let's be real about who Nicki Minaj has exposed herself to be in the last 2 years.
She's been very spiteful as well.
Yeah, she's shown herself to
she's
be
loose cannon,
a manic, a seemingly drug addict. You know what I mean? Like, all of those rants and stuff that you get online and social media, they all seem to be drug-filled, drug-induced, manic rants. You know what I mean? This woman has some type of bipolar. She has some type of affliction. I can't diagnose her because I am not a doctor, but I know drugs when I see it. And that's that.
Well, she's definitely immensely insecure based upon the stuff that she's, you know, all the Cardi B stuff. And like, you're like sitting over here on top of the world, regardless of if you're number one or number two in your demographic or whatever, like, or number three, or who, like, you got a
she beef with every chick to come out.
You got a cult fan base.
Yeah.
Go mind your business. Come on, what are you doing? Like,
she mind the business that pays you, Mike.
Take some notes from Tech Nine. Tech Nine don't bother nobody. He has his fan base, and he moves accordingly with his fan base.
Yeah.
Her fan base is bigger than his.
Way bigger.
That's why. That's why. To Byron's point, it does feel like there's something else going on there, because it doesn't make any logical sense. Like, there's no logic in it, except for just grifting.
There is logic. It's transactional.
Yeah, bought and sold.
Once again, I think you know, if she feels like there's some, like I said, I know we said there's state charges, but if someone high up in the administration can somehow do something for her brother and for her husband, then this is worth it. You know, but once again, this is she's in a place where it's about her. It's not about us. And that's what a lot of, you got to understand, that's, there's these holier than thou celebrities a lot of times that want to, they want to save the turtles and the environment and make sure police brutalities, and I'm not,
paper straws.
I'm not being mean when I say that. There are artists out there who genuinely care
about the turtles,
the environment, and whether or not, the police are held accountable.
Yeah.
And that is a real thing for them. But there are people who are just like, look, I live in Beverly Hills. I got a $10 million house.
Not for sure.
I don't care about whether or not your children have health care, whether or not your kids get beat up on the side of the road by racist police. And if if there's a street sign or a stop sign in your subdivision, because I live here and it's all taken care of. It's not about you. It's about me.
And they damn sure don't give a fuck about no Ninja Turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
No, they don't care nothing about that. So, and Nicki is one of those people. She don't care about she's at a place in her life where, and this is different than this. She said maybe a couple years ago, she actually talked about her immigrant story and how, Trump needs to stop this. But like, it's got a point where she don't care about, she does not care about, Nicki Minaj does not care about you and yours.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
She's going to take care of hers, and she's going to say whatever goofy shit she needs to make sure her people get out of jail, and
she get her card,
and she gets her money.
Oh, Amistad ass talking about some give us free.
Is that why her child's favorite color is 5?
Damn.
Whew. I didn't say it.
Cardi cooked on that one.
Yeah, she did.
I didn't say it.
Is this response from her, like this particular thing, is this set any type of precedent? Moving forward.
No, it's spot on when we talk about Nicki or Onika. This is what she does, and now she has a new crew of people that she needs to tap dance and appease to. So that's exactly what she's doing. She needs to be invited to the Turning Point convention next year, and she needs to be invited to whatever next show that Kid Rock puts on. She needs to be aligned with these people because this is going to be her bread and butter, and this is also going to be her way out for whoever she's putting on for. So, and herself, because like Lemon said in the video, she's not, and we've said it on the show as well, that she's not a U.S. citizen. So she may be aligning herself in that particular way, and to your point, getting back to doing for herself. So,
and remember, like Donald Trump, you can buy an American citizenship.
You absolutely can.
And so
I think she has enough money to do so.
Yeah, so you can buy pardons, you can buy citizenship. Everything with dealing with this administration is purely monetarily transactional. So whatever problem you have, if you got enough money, the Trump administration can potentially solve it for you.
I mean, shit, didn't he just steal $500 million of Venezuelan money and put it in a private account?
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying.
And there are drug dealers.
Get those gas prices cheap.
There are drug dealers he feels are the bane of society, and there are drug dealers he gives pardons to.